Hello there. It's Little Kikai or Holly Sully, and I thought today we could look at some of my old drawings, because that should be interesting and probably motivational. Because, with art and drawing, it comes with practice. So I thought you could see how I used to draw. And this is between middle school and possibly maybe a little bit of grade 9. I'm not exactly sure. Some of them. Like, for instance, this picture is a drawing of Yoite from Nabari no U, and as it says, grade 9. That's when I was really into Nabari no U. So, this is a picture, pencil crayons. I really hate coloring with pencil crayons and coloring in general. Most of the time it would be done digitally. That's Yoite, so that was from grade 9. Yeah, if you didn't know, there's Guy pairings on here. But you should know that by now because of Kay and Ezra. But this is Yoite and Miharu. This was done, I think, in grade 9 as well. I colored this digitally, but this is the drawing behind it. If you go on my DA, you can actually see some of the finished results from some of my drawings. So that's that. This is a picture I drew in grade 8 of Yuji Nakata or Nakata. I don't know which one it is, but Yuji. And Tamaki Kawazoe from Bamboo Blade. And this was drawn on New Year's. I remember that because I made them in kimono. And they're looking at, like, fireworks in the picture that I made them. So this is these two. I really ship them together and they don't have enough fan art. So let's move on to another one. Here's another one of Yuji and Tamaki or Tama. This was for a great big picture I did with a bunch of other pictures for scenes from a fan fiction that they had. So that's that. Here is, this snuck in here. Not supposed to be, but this was like a little clipping from my binder of Levi, because I used to always draw little Levi's on my paper in different classes in the corner. So that's what happened. This is a picture of Loki Ragnarok from Mythical Detective Loki. And he's in a different outfit from usual. He's in an outfit kind of like Ciel from Black Butler, because I made them do an outfit switch since they're quite similar in how they act and their situations. Like, they're both short, young, and they have butlers and stuff like that, and they solve mysteries. So I did an outfit change with them. I'm not sure if I have the CL in here, but if not, I'll show you next time. So that's Loki. Here is a sketch of Tamaki Kawazoe that I did in class one time. Yep. Tamaki Kawazoe. Strange outfit or whatever. But there's her again. I don't draw eyes like that anymore. But there's that. Sorry if I'm shaky. I lost my tripod. So here's a picture of older Loki Ragnarok. This one I don't know if you can see, but there's grid lines kind of faintly there. When my sister was doing a big grid drawing in art in high school, I wanted to try doing a grid drawing, so I drew a grid and sectioned off his picture and did that. I could probably do a better job now, but this was done in middle school, so that's another one. Woohoo! Bakugan! Nice to be into that. Yeah, inappropriate shot. This was a picture of Spectra from Bakugan Season 2 New Vestroya, and this was for a contest of making, like, guys in, like, kind of at the beach or something. This is supposed to be him in his darkest reboot when he had a darkest mask on. So technically he was from, like, Mectanium Surge, but the contest got canceled, so I never found out if there was a winner. Here's a fun thing. This was supposed to be, like, me with little New Zealand and a Yuki from Fruits Basket and myself. Funny thing is I actually got the mole on the wrong side every time I drew myself. I have a mole on the right side of my face, but that's the right side, so that's wrong. There's Little Masquerade, because there used to be a group where they said you could kind of like adopt or claim characters just within the group or whatever, so I tried drawing one with all the people I claimed. So that's that. You know, I was in a kimono type thing because I had a Halloween costume with that. So that's that. This, I think, was in grade 9. This was or maybe 8. This was a picture of Anubius from Bakugan Mectanium Surge in a maid outfit. And I don't know, I just kind of did that for fun. But this was supposed to be for a thank you for a bunch of views on one of my pictures, which I will show you a little bit after. But yep, that's that. Anubius, that's how I used to draw. Hand. This is a picture of Link from Bakugan New Vestroia. And yes, I am aware he has no hands, because Holly used to not draw hands. And yeah, I used to outline everything with like dark marker, or pen, but this was one that's like kind of leaky. Like, that's what I don't like about some of these. I need a special one to trace out things. But this was Link. This was for a comic I was doing for a contest. If you look on my DA, you would probably be able to find it. Oh, here's the CL. This is CL Phantom Hive, and this is the outfit switch picture. And he's wearing Loki Ragnarok's clothes, because they wear pretty similar clothes, and I will explain that they're quite similar. And that's CL. There you go. There. I think I said this before, but I apologize if I'm shaky. I I misplaced my tripod, so I'm holding this the whole time. Here's Alice. Yeah, it looks pretty deformed, I know. It's the curse of only one boob. Kind of did bad on this. I was trying a new style of drawing an eye, and I liked how I did one, so I tried doing the other, but it looked, you know, you can see it doesn't look right. That's way too round, and this one's not, but yeah. So that's that, Alice, because I was obsessed with Bakugan, just so you know. I might get back into drawing it, maybe. Here's another picture of Link. Oh, look at that eye. That doesn't look right. Okay, Link and his body and everything. I hate drawing footwear. I still need to work on that. But here's Link. That was also part of the comic. Ugh. Oh, here's another Tama and Yuji. This was part of that whole Tama Yuji project thing. Supposed to be riding a bike. So that's that for that big grand picture I had. Okay, I'll save that for after because that has to do with the big picture. Here's another picture from that comic. Another thing about Alice. Look at that lovely hand and the curse of one boob again. Yep, and look, that's the trouble with outlining with a pen. I kind of screwed up. You can see some pencil marks. I draw with pencil and then I used to outline it, but now I just draw with pencil and then I re-outline everything with mechanical pencil to clean it up. Those will all go together, so I'll wait on that. Here is a picture of Tama and Yuji, and no, that's not inappropriate, I swear. In the fan fiction, she cut her finger, so he, you know, sucked on it. I've seen that in movies before. It's not weird, okay? There's Tamaki in the scene that you may notice a lot. I use, like, the same reference all the time for, like, weird side-face scenes, but I've stopped that now. But Tamaki, Yuji, I nicknamed this, like, Vampire Yuji or whatever. Anyway, next picture. This was from grade 9, I think, or maybe grade 10. This is just, I accidentally put in here, but this is a dude on loose leaf. He has a book. That was supposed to be apparently my name in Japanese or whatever, according to my friend from Japan, but yep, he's holding a book, and it's a dude with weird shading. I kind of was giving him uniform, I think, from some show I saw or whatever, but yeah. Don't like coloring, and I don't like shading either, so that's why it's done horridly. Yee. I still kept the paper. Yeah, I'm just stacking everything there. Okay. Prepare. Oh, wait, no. I'll show you. See? This is that same scene again. Like the Tamaki one. Except it's Link and Alice. This was part of the comic as well. Whoa, look at that. So it's the same kind of facial thing, but I've stopped using that reference now, but that was one, and as you can see, like I told you, outlined again, because that's what I used to do. You can still see pencil marks because I didn't erase it all. That's that. Here's that thing I made the Anubius for. It was for a big picture that I had with this. I made Alice on a separate thing. I can draw Alice way better before. Yeah, crotch thing. People complain about that, but hey, I suck at drawing clothes at the time. And I did a big picture of all the 3 bad guys of Bakugan that have like their hair all up and stuff, and they have like long cloaky things. So here's Masquerade. I was actually really proud of him, and I left that because I wanted to know where I was shading certain things. So Masquerade. And here's Spectra again. I like how I redrew him in my newest redraw of this picture, which you can find on my DA as well if you like Bakugan. And here's Anubius, and he's standing on a rock, because that's what I found before. And here's Anubius, and I left the shading there as well. And look, there's the stupid thing with the pen, screwing up while I'm tracing, because I don't have the steadiest hand in the world. And yep, that's that. Here's a picture I did for a contest. I don't know if you watched Beat 'em On, but I did several different pictures of these guys all together. This is Bull and his second Bull, because he kind of switches personalities when he gets more fierce into things. So they had to be in school uniforms. It's a back to school contest. So there's Bull, back to school. Here's Yamato and Terry back to school. Terry's in a girl uniform just cuz. Yeah, I'm bad at drawing. I was bad at drawing feet. And Yamato was a challenge at the time. Here's Gray and Leanna. Gray's my favorite character. I did a redraw of him for something, so I'll show that sometime. But he's in a school uniform. And so is Leanna, his sister. They're not together. They're siblings, okay? And here's Wen and Lee, the twins. Yep. Twins, wearing uniforms. I think I actually gave him a uniform like Lee. Sharon Lee from Card Captors. But that's that. Okay, sorry, I'm shaky. Here's a picture of Yuite. I think that was more recent, like in high school, so maybe like grade 9 or 10. So that's why it may look maybe a little tad bit better in my opinion, maybe. Here's another Masquerade and Alice. Haha, I ship it. People may say they're the same person, but hey, he's a different thing, just with hair. I like to think of it as they like shared a body or whatever. But here is Alice and Masquerade. I was proud of that one point, but now that I look at it, I think I can draw kisses better. Or about to kisses, I guess. And I used to do the thing with like a little blushy lines and like a little circle. I still do, just don't draw them in this time. Oh, I hate drawing people at the side, just so you know. Here's this, and I'll show you my one of my very first Bakugan pictures in a sec here. Here's a request I did for someone of Mira from Bakugan New Vestroya and Joe from the first season of Bakugan. They requested it, and it's funny because they sent a request, and I tried to do it the first time, but then I kind of gave up and forgot about it for maybe a year, and then I found their note on DeviantArt, and I responded and said I'd do it, and this is when I finally did it, so yeah. And now, it's time for the final reveal of my first ever Bakugan drawing of like Alice and Link, and it's crappily colored, so please don't judge. But yeah, this is where we start, people. This is where we start. Besides drawing in books, because that's what I did as a child. I drew in freaking children's books. And maybe if I ever find a children's book with that, I'll show you how I used to draw. But this was my first drawing, and I used to be so proud of it. I even hung it in my locker. I look back at this now, like, silly. Because look at this. She has the curse of, like, one boob, or else it looks like the other boob's messed up. Very bad limbs. Like, it's just curving like a noodle. We don't do that. Bad outlining. Eyes, like, look at those. Those are supposed to be, like, kind of like, you know, above your lid or something, and those things look really bad. Bad coloring. I told you I hate coloring. Maybe because I suck at it now. It takes a long time, and I'm pretty bad at it, too, because I hate it. Over the lines. I colored outside the lines. I disrupted what we learned in kindergarten. But, that's so bad looking. Ugh. And Link, oh, no, I can't draw a snowflake. I just do the thing where you put lines, but look at that. Look at Link. Ugh, you can even still see some pencil there. I didn't even erase it all. Aww. And then look at that. I can't even, like, color skin or his stuff properly. And look at that hand. I still suck at hands, but look at that. It doesn't even look like it, but yeah. That was my first Bakugan picture of Alice and Link, and I was so proud of it, and now that I look back on it, I think I was silly. So there you have it, people. This is how I used to draw. Tell me if you enjoyed this, looking back at how I used to draw, and I could probably show you some more sometime. I literally keep a big drawer stacked with all this stuff. So just let me know, and I'm sorry this took so long. It's a long video. Usually mine are under 10 minutes if I can help it. So thank you for watching, and remember, you can get better, you can improve with practice, okay? Thank you. Have a nice day, or night, or afternoon, whenever you're watching this. Bye.